Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. In this video, I'm going to discuss about my Google Sheet. So weekly update which you have done on last week and how that weekly sheet is working today and also intraday. So due to that huge gap down in the market, so many stock which triggers, but even though some of the stock in call side as well as put side that triggered and that given you some benefits from our advanced option strategy and also by the intraday scanner that we are going to discuss in this video. And if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update. So this is what a weekly update. So in the earlier stage, we don't get any good opportunities, but today we got Voltas, GMR Infra and Adani Port and some stocks like L&T Finance Holding, Tata Power and Hero Motocorp that got triggered our entry point and then finally closed with lower by today's scenario. So the Nifty already moves down by 156 points. In Adani Port, it's a pre-trigger that is happening on first 15 minutes and 830 put option in Adani Port. So let me go for Adani Port. 830 put option is the trigger which is happening and it was giving us such a good result at the end of the day. So our breakout point is 41.3 and in the first candle. So here, this is the first 15 minutes. Sorry, it's on a 5 minute chart. The first 15 minutes itself, it triggers our entry point 41.95. So 41.3 is our breakout point. So after two candles, it came down to 33, and the next time again it triggers our breakout point. That should be a re-entry. So around 41.3. This time it went up to 55. So such a good move. At the end of the day, it closed with 51.6, almost 24%, which increased from our entry point. It's based on the weekly chart, weekly positional trading opportunity that we have planned with our advanced option strategy. The second stock is given you the 20% and today's scenario is about a GMR Infra. It's a fresh breakout, but we are not suggesting to take this because of huge lot size. GMR 62 put option. While we are seeing that, you can see the liquidity issue also be there. The first candle 4 rupees is the highest level. Our entry point got triggered on 11:30 to 11:45. The entry point is around 4.2 exactly, which is triggered at this candle of 11:45 closing, and then it finally reaching towards 5.05 and maximum it moved to 5.10. So, but the lot size of this particular stock is almost 22,500. So we simply ignoring that. So if you are looking for this, having a liquidity issue of 15 paisa to 20 paisa, that is nearby 3,000 rupees. But it is a fresh trigger if you are planning for a trade on this particular stock that may be working better for your intraday trade opportunity. And finally, we find this is the one more breakout. And the second breakout, which given is almost 9%, is about Voltas 890 put options. Market is overall down. Voltas 890 is our put strike price that has given you some 10%. And look at this, the first 15 minutes candle, that is high is around 28. It is a fresh breakout which is happening around 41.8. So on this particular candle, on this area, and by closing our, it reaching to the 45. So maybe it is a positional trade. We are waiting for an opportunity. That opportunity got triggered nearby. So 1 o'clock and then it very flat and finally it reaching to that 45.6. These are all the three trades which ending with a profit, and some of the trades like L&T, Tata Power 10.4, 257 point put option, Tata Power 257.5 put option 10.4 that got triggered here as here around 12:45 to 1 o'clock. After that it moves down and again it closed towards nearby 10 rupees. As a positional trader, you know, by based on our advanced option strategy, you know where our stop loss and target. So we are not providing any stop loss and target on our Google Sheet because it's a purely a scanner for stock option. So based on the advanced strategies, we have can apply for our directional strategy 2.1, 3.2, even F4 strategy SBB. So whatever, even naked ATM or OTM. So whichever the strategy which is suitable to you, we can apply any one of that. So this is a trigger where the entry point which got triggered on the stock that we are going to get confirmed with the Google Sheet. It's a real-time scanner. Okay, and this one is a trigger, and Hero Motocorp also I seen that 3040 put option, and 3040 put option that went here is the breakout point I just seen, around this is what a 12:15 to 12:30 candle where it triggered 119 and it moves up to 137, finally closed with lower, maybe as a positional, and you know well how to manage the trade also if it goes wrong, or you can know the hedging strategy which you can apply based on our advanced option strategy. So these are all the triggers, and based on monthly position, a lot of put side which triggers. Like Maruti today, we attend another retracement entry that was given to 379. But on the day where it is gap up on the first day, it was not given me the opportunity. And again, it went up to 325 recently, yesterday, I think. That means last trading session. And again, now it has bounces back on 380. So we tried and closed with 409 and 415, which made a high. And a lot of stocks like Axis Bank and NTPC non-import also triggered 51.4. That is a closing trigger. And M&M is a pre-trigger the day where we seen 18.1 to 20.6. Now it is trading 18.95. And ONGC, that is the first trigger which happened. And PNB that given in near about 1 rupee, that has also be working well. And Glenmark suddenly jumps and sale, which we are looking for, and 94 5.5, but lot size is 8,000 something, and now it is nearby achieving our target. And Petronet, which we are looking for, that is also nearby target 240. Petronet 11.8. So maybe some liquidity issue. 240 put option. Petronet 11.8 is our breakout, but it doesn't give you, I think, here 2 days back at this point of 6th October 9:45, it triggers our entry, and within 1 day holding period, it achieved our target and it closed towards 17.8. That is what a targeted trade in Petronet, and sale 94 5.5 is our entry point. That is also achieving our monthly target, but it was a slightly low liquid one. Even though it is triggering our target, while we are taking a position around 5.594. Okay, so 94 is here is the trigger around 12 o'clock. So 5.5 and maybe, yeah, this is what our first trigger. On 4th October, after 2 days later, it reaching towards 8.15, achieved our target, finally closed 7.85. So it's about based on our positional strategy, based on our advanced option strategy. So we have our 2 targets. And here on the call side, we have a SCARS and MGL that was not giving you the opportunity. So we are not considered that as a targeted trade because that is not triggered as our entry point. Same like that today Infosys and TCS which triggers finally is closed, but we are not suggesting that because these 2 stocks are nearby quarterly results. If the result came, there is such a kind of possible positive move or as well as negative move that can be happen. So we don't want to track that kind of move. So immediate to the result, it can be very fast. So that's why we are simply avoiding. And a lot of stock which given us some 5%, 10% as of now. But this month, October contract, we are not getting any stocks. Almost 9 days is gone. From those 9 days, we have only 4 to 5 a live session we completed. Okay, so maybe in next few sessions, we may be going to get reaching near to our target. So some of the stocks which we are looking that was given you such a good result like a SAIL, Petronet and Glenmark and even PNB and Maruti. So based on our monthly position and as per our intraday, so today lot of stocks, almost 30 to 40 stocks which opened by gap up. Like that means a gap up in the market, all the put stocks which is opening by gap up and it was greater than our entry. But if you are watching on our top stocks that may be given you some opportunity in Adani Port, Voltas, and fresh breakout which I've seen in some of the stocks in the call side also, like TVS Motor and HCL Tech, but not moving much, but it's small move. So this is a scanner which we purely used for an intraday. But even the intraday scanner which we got at some opportunity, that is also working well. I seen TCS also that generated and finally losing. So these are all the approach. Maruti, TCS, this is the monthly position, and Hero Motorcorp which I'm looking for. And TCS from 106, the slight move and then it returned back. Intraday we can use a very quick, and this is what a tool which we can easily find out option scanner. If you want to access this tool, it's our monthly subscription basis if you wish. And to know more about this Google Sheet, you just ping me on the chat box, or you can just WhatsApp me the number which shown on this video itself, and you'll be getting more detail. And thank you for watching. And intraday sheet is going to be updated for each and every day, and monthly sheet is our monthly ones, and weekly sheet is about weekly ones. So let me track this weekly and monthly positional based on our advanced option strategy. And intraday you can apply with your own stock, own strategy also, or you can follow the system which is going to given you the breakout. I hope you understood. So a lot of stock which is given you more than 30. So lot of stock by due to that gap down market. So more than 100 points. That may be the reason. I hope you enjoyed the session, and thank you for watching. And if you have any questions and doubt, just ping me here in the chat box. Thank you so much.